Britain has launched a new assault on swine flu. The country's National Flu Service is giving people access to anti-flu drugs without having to see their doctor. There were 100,000 new cases in Britain last week. People under 14 are the worst hit. And from here in St. John's, a potential weapon in the fight against flu pandemics. It's no bigger than the tip of a pencil, but it could be a powerful weapon. Scientists right here are developing the latest in nanotechnology to help stop airborne diseases from spreading. As Melanie Nagy reports, the hope is the tiny weapon will make a big difference in the future.
Not one, not two, but 4 sets of protective gloves. This is a highly sensitive experiment. One physicist, Luc Beaulieu, hopes will change the way the influenza virus is detected around the world.
You don't want any contaminants.
Beaulieu is using a device called a cantilever sensor to detect airborne flu viruses.
That's what these cantilever sensors do. You can detect a wide range of molecules.
It looks like a computer chip, no bigger than a piece of confetti. Attached to this tiny gold plate is the sensor.
We have a human hair here next to it. So you can see that the width of the cantilevers is approximately the same as the diameter as this human hair. Okay?
The sensor is coated with antibodies receptive to a single strain of the flu virus. They act like a magnet. If the virus is present, it attaches to the sensor and bends.
And if you take a laser and you shine it off the free end of the cantilever and then into a detector, when the cantilever bends, the position of the laser moves on the detector, and there you have a sensor.
But the sensor will not only be used to detect the influenza virus, it'll be used to identify the strain and how much is present in the atmosphere. The goal is to have the tiny sensors installed in office buildings, schools, hospitals, and even airplanes, public places where the virus is easily spread.
This is good.
It's Ken Hirasawa's job to prepare the antibodies for Beaulieu's research. He believes the sensors have the potential to help fight future flu pandemics.
For example, like the pandemic happens, the airport, we can detect infected patient, infected passenger on site.
But there is one thing the sensor can't do. Since it relies on existing antibodies, it's unable to identify new or mutating strains. As for Beaulieu, he says if all goes well, he could be finished his research in the next year or so. And the hope is not long after that, the tiny sensors will be positioned around the globe, helping us combat the flu. Melanie Nagy, CBC News, St. John's.